back to another episode of co-host Takeover. This is Tim, apparently.
And to no name.
And
Today we
together,
pronounce the K.
yeah, today we can no name. Yeah, it's a really hard K. Like adamantium K.
I don't know what that means, but I love it.
Like a Wolverine's bones
I mean, yeah, like I know
level of
what
hard.
I don't know what that sounds like. I don't know. That's a
Like
K that my mouth can't make.
like
Perhaps.
no name. Like it has to be just like
Yeah,
hard.
not even aspirative. It's just like glottal almost.
Yeah, just a guttural K.
Um,
Which is good if you're playing like the ghoulish looking vampire.
I think no, I think you can't. I think mine. Oh no, this Nasi has all of the lips. My, it's my what's the other? It's my Prowler that has the like half the face melted off.
How are you both doing from Sage? I've been watching retrospective videos on bad PS1 Mortal Kombat spin-offs. The cutscenes look like they're from a porn parody of Mortal Kombat. That is hysterical. I haven't been doing anything nearly as interesting as that.
That's very funny. I started back up like a tiny bit on second playthrough of Oxenfree. But it's been so long since I first played it, I can't remember, like I'm not noticing what's different yet. I was almost thinking I should completely delete, start a new save file, play it twice, because it's like, what, 6-hour game if you take a bunch of time to explore every little thing.
Yeah.
Which I would totally be up for
Oh, one
trying
on
to
Q, what's up?
complete bring fresh. Oh, my bad, I forgot it was me.
I went to see the movie Strays this afternoon.
Yeah, thoughts?
Like, if this was the 90s, the amount of toilet humor would have been way at home. But I
Yeah.
think that like just the abundance of that put it down to like a 5.5. See, my
Oof.
younger brother
A
takes me
lot
to the
going.
movies. Like he pays for the ticket, and
Uh-huh.
sometimes he buys the concessions too, and because he really wants me to see some of these films with him. He likes to get
Yeah.
my
That's
reaction to some of the
yeah.
shit shows, and to force art upon me when I'm hesitant against it. And I've seen some really good movies that way. This was not one of those times.
That's
It
yeah, I
had good
saw
jokes.
the first time I saw that commercial, I was like, oh man, that's gonna be a rough one.
Like at one point, Dennis Quaid
No no
is
pun
just in the
intended,
woods
damn it.
bird watching, and he's like, "A yellow-breasted warbler. I haven't seen that one before." And he looks down at his checklist full of birds, and it just says "bird" for each item. Hands down, the best joke in the entire movie. I just saved you
Yeah.
all admission.
That one's like uh, no, like it's not an eye roll, but it's still also
That was probably the hardest I
good
laughed in the
bit.
movie, especially
Yeah.
because he was just himself. Like he
hmm
wasn't acting as a character. It was just they got the actor to be like himself, but like as a
Oh,
fucking weird
that
bird
got
watcher.
hot at the last second. Nobody's in the middle. This will be interesting. Nobody's at the disco.
I've had an interesting day to say the least. You're gonna have to send us in on this, Sage. Do fill us in.
Uh, elaborate. This is not gonna last long, but I'm pulling up chat on my phone. We got 40%. Okay. So there's a number of teams nearby. Are you in a fight already?
Yeah.
On my way to help you. You don't happen to have any armor, do you?
No.
Please don't knock the computer over. Aha, I got my marksman rifle. You got him? Or at least
No, somebody else did.
the
But I do see
interaction
movement.
ended. Okay. Come back here. I'm gonna try to get this armor if it's not got yet. Should be a cop car around here somewhere.
Well, about a month ago, one of the front of house staff at my job got fired just a couple days after being promoted to supervisor. Little weird, right? Yeah, I'll admit that's a little
Hmm? Alright, here. How do I do this again? There we go.
So give me blood, gallons of stuff. Cause I'm about to die.
You're
Feels so
what?
cold.
Oh, come eat
I'm
this
really low on
person.
health. Oh, that's right. I forget I'm a vampire. I can just eat people.
Oh shit. Alright, my turn.
Got him.
Might be a teammate around.
That blood spear has come in clutch this game. Oh my god.
Yeah. Holy shit.
What?
Read the message.
Today I found out it's because he was a pedophile that was blackmailing minors for photos going back at least 7 years. What the fuck?
Absolutely wild. Oh. Blood hunted here. Wow. Terrible. The other one's not down yet.
I'm going back.
Or not dead, I should say. God, I gotta reload everything. I don't see the... I don't know. Maybe they were? I don't think I got it.
Oh, I got him. He was down.
Nice.
Tim, guess what high school he... Oh no, did he go to Avalon? Did he go to the land of jungles? The horrifying did he come from the mystical jungles of yore?
Alright, we gotta find you some armor.
Yeah.
Yes, is imminent. Okay. But seriously, we need to get you... What the... Oh, someone nearby.
You're gonna have to tell me the identity of this. Like,
Here,
is there any
here.
chance I know this person?
I see him. Oh no, was that another shot? Nice.
Oh,
Oh, did I steal that? Sorry.
You're fine.
You're in the middle of eating them and then... like a person, please. Just little as a treat. Just little a person as a treat, please. Haha.
I am confident you would have graduated long before he was. Yeah, pedophiles are the one thing where I'm just like, you know what? Dox the bastards, because it's probably for the good of everyone.
Yeah.
And that's why they do have those ID sites. They have to register on a website where, like, you can see if they live near you.
Right.
So,
Ruh-roh. We shouldn't have come in this alley to loot. Not the right alley to pick. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. We don't want to be there. I'm running. Okay. Go this way. But we're running right through Entity Camp, so we'll watch out. So, thank you. Where are you at? Oh, up there. Nice. Do you have a
new shield? No.
needle?
I
No,
do
a
have a
needle.
needle.
Oh, you don't have armor? Here. I got one.
It's also 100% confirmed, not speculative. If I wasn't sure, I wouldn't say. Yeah, because those are the kind of accusations that would definitely, rightfully so, ruin somebody's life.
Okay.
But if it's confirmed, then,
Like,
whatever happens to them fucking happens to them. You don't do that kind of shit unless you are.
such a bad idea.
Ooh.
Oh, there's some tasty looking people in there, but not worth the risk. Whoop. I broke the Masquarade.
Oh, so did I.
But I want to have my back to the goo, to the fog. It's the best way to clear behind you.
Yeah, there's a paper trail of concrete evidence of him committing black. Yeah.
That's not just like not just like horrible, atrocious behavior. You're also bad at it. I mean, good for the whole world, but that's wild.
Ulysses
It's
would love
true.
this stream with all the people eating. Yeah. Oh, you really ought to play this game for the cannibalism aspect. Oh.
So, given that, if that's the case, he should play Fallout 76.
Lots of cannibalism in Fallout.
There's like a perk you can get that heals you by eating corpses.
I think that's a hallmark of Bethesda. That's in Skyrim too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's something about ghouls in 76. Was that you?
Yeah, on the rooftop. Do you see what happened to the hubbub down there?
They all split.
You're never gonna convince Ulysses to actually play that game. What, 76?
No, I know. That's why I was like, oh
That's the
shit.
funny thing about it. Oh, behind us. Do you see him?
Yeah. Broke shield.
I downed him. Mist will take him.
Where's that coming from?
Oh, I'm down.
Where from?
Oh, by me.
Damn, I'm downed.
I downed on a rooftop. I would have regenerated too if I hadn't cornered myself in like this. Ah, well. Potato to potato, you know. Speak of
I
the
can,
devil.
Respawn there.
By devil you
Hey!
mean Ulysses. Hey, how's it going?
Fairly synonymous.
We've had several just this year, Forspoken being one of the biggest. I wonder what'll be the next industry. Oh, yeah. So far, it's not looking like Baldur's Gate 3. Like, they've been breaking
Yeah.
records left and right, at least on concurrent user, just for PC. But there's still so many games left in the year.
Right.
And I'm confident. Also, the other thing is this guy only went to jail for a day, paid a $130 fine, but that's it.
Holy shit.
Really? Yeah, that also.
I wish you a good.
That doesn't surprise me, but is
Yeah.
atrocious.
It's just depressing. And it's justified as like, oh, well, it's a non-violent offense, and it's like, I'm pretty
How
sure
is
if
it
it's
not?
something that's like traumatizing to another person,
Right.
that like to such a degree as that would, especially if it's like against children.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm the wild one, but it's fucked.
Yeah.
Is there more than just duo mode?
Let's see. We could do trios and have a rando on the team. Or there's a death match, but it's also trios.
Well, I think we're probably playing the best mode for streamability now.
Yeah. That is one of the things that, like, I think they plan on adding more modes, or like sort of
Game
like a
Ulysses would never
rotating.
be convinced is what game is it? No name.
Well, we were talking about, the Sage said Ulysses would like this game for the cannibalism alone. And I said, you know what other game has cannibalism? Fallout 76.
You know, if you buy a disc copy of it, I hear that comes with a little bit of that black mold just for the meme. Like, I know it still had nothing to do with, like,
Whoops.
the actual, like, development team. Yeah, the good Fallouts have cannibalism, too. Yeah, that is very true.
Yeah. It is part of the
Fallout 4 does have cannibalism.
world before that.
In Fallout 2, you could eat your own toe. No. That's...
That is... What?
I guess I didn't play Fallout 2 right.
Right?
No, the one I need to try is New Vegas. I've played all of them up to this point, or at least 1 through 4.
I have a
But not New
playthrough of New
Vegas.
Vegas I should go back to finishing. It was a fun one.
Yeah, I finished 4 most recently, and 3 just barely before it. I played them concurrently, and 3 was kind of interesting in that like the final fight is actually you just walking behind a robot that does everything for you.
Right? Right?
And then it happens again in like Fallout 4, like that robot makes a cameo, and you're just like, son of a fucking bitch.
Right? I didn't like you the first time.
The final fight in 3 was such a letdown, and the final it's hard to pick which one is like the final fight, because there's like 3 technically different distinct endings that you can get.
Mm-hmm.
And the fight changes based on that, but it's boring. 4 at least tried to be innovative with the and I did sit there for a while just building bunk ass houses because I was fortunate enough to play on PC, and players got creative and made it so that you could build a settlement out of any in-game asset. And that was fun when you actually could use any sort of asset that existed in the game to build a settlement. But outside of that, it just, I don't know, there was a lot of things that like were traditional Fallout, and it didn't like
I have to
translate
talk to you.
into it.
Fucking Preston Garvey.
Yeah,
got work that needs doing. Dude, shut the fuck up. Leave me alone.
Did I tell you guys about the lone enemy soldier that broke the final fight in 3 because of a bug?
Oh,
God.
yeah. I think I have heard that.
It doesn't shock me in the least. I didn't look at enemy placement when it showed it.
We're not too bad. There's people in a little bit. Armor here.
I got 1.
But also people here. Okay, I got a backup for you.
Thank you. Oh, found a key already. That's like good fortune. Bethesda really just took a shit all over that IP. Oh yeah. Well, and like 4 was missing distinct characteristics, like some of the goofier shit. Like in 4, you come across a racetrack, right? It's a robot racetrack for different types of automatons. And you think that you're going to be able to like bet on some of these races or interact with them in any way.
Or
But
like
no.
enter the race, anything.
Yeah, anything. Literally anything.
Nope.
And
the only thing you can do with them is kill them, which like I got bored.
There's a couple ways to kill them. You can hack the nearby terminal, or you can just shoot them all. That is the variety that it gives you.
I hacked them to pieces with the chainsaw sword.
See that? Those things, like the melee weapons, I think were kind of neat. But
I must also have a key. Yeah, they were alright, but they're also like a bunch of them weren't original to that game.
It's just kind of disappointing to kind of see.
You want to take it?
Nah.
I'll try it. I've never tried it.
And that's not even the first time. There's like different versions of how to be an asshole in a conversation to the same effect, or it gives you different ways to say the same thing, but ultimately you are just saying the same thing. There is no variation. That's where it loses the identity. It doesn't give you any sort of distinction. That's one way in which I wish RPGs would try to be a little bit more ambitious. Like, you don't have to do the 17,000 endings that Baldur's Gate 3 has, but more than just 3 endings that are basically just
yeah. Even one of my favorite series of all time, probably, or in terms of like narrative single player series, Um, but oh my gosh, why am I blanking so hard right now? Bunch of armor over here. If you're not full.
New Vegas is the only one of the newer ones I'd say is any good, and only because Bethesda didn't make it. Of course, it was still glitchy at launch because Bethesda
Yeah,
gave the studio that did make it a tiny development window.
right.
I'm full on armor.
Um,
Bethesda also
oh,
deliberately tried
Mass
to
Effect.
sabotage Obsidian.
Yeah, true. That's definitely true. But Mass Effect, I really liked, and even that, like, the endings were not nearly as varied as sort of as we were led to believe.
Well, didn't Mass Effect 3 have, like, famously one of the worst endings, like, because
It was just incomplete and like honestly probably was specifically rushed for because of uh so, you know, some studio bullshit. I wouldn't be surprised to learn that at all. But yeah, it was
it was literally just pick a different
incredibly
colored explosion.
disappointing. Yeah, for real. And then apparently there's like one. I think there was an ending where some people saw him wake up and open his eyes, but also that's like being dropped in the storyline long term. I
Their
would
flavors in
assume.
a gum commercial.
Yeah, totally. Ooh. Blue
Is that
dual
dual
crossbows if you want.
shotguns
Deeper than
or
that. The head writer
crossbows?
left after 2, and there's some interesting setup about dark matter having something to do with Reapers, and then yeah. Okay, writer change makes a lot of sense.
3 should have had a completely different plot. Okay.
Yeah.
I really hate it when development is what impacts the story overall.
Yeah.
And because, like, when something starts off really good but isn't able to finish because something fucks with, like, specifically when it's money, and it's almost always money as the thing.
Right.
It's that, or we find out the developers were secretly, like, fucking serial killers or rapists or something terrible.
You start to sound like a cartoon Russian at some point, but it truly is often the case that the enemy is capitalism.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. When it comes to art, the enemy of art, an artistic expression, is capitalism. Because ultimately, you're given the fun choice of, do I spend my time creating art that is a true expression of the self, or do I have enough fucking money to live?
Right.
Pick one. Or enough sleep.
Yeah. Well, that's where you went.
Assassin's Creed was only supposed to be 3 games until the company pushed out the creator.
Yeah, believe that. Because they went ham at one point and did like a multiple in the same year to extreme detriment of all of them. But I will never forget my first time literally loading into Unity ever. And nobody had face skin, just floating eyes and teeth. I actually probably played it longer for that because of that than I would have had that glitch not occurred. Where are you? Oh, you're
Up
like right
top.
above me. Got it. Oh. Bye, double tap. I never even got to try you. If you want that purple double tap, I'm abandoning it for marksman.
Yeah, we haven't really had to fight a whole lot, and there's already only 11 people left.
Right? I feel like we've just done a lot of running from the circle, which is like one of the ways to survive in this kind of game is
Avoid unnecessary
stay at
encounters.
the edge, but don't get trapped. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Assassin's Creed had so many games that ran itself into the ground, had to come back, ran itself into the ground a second time. Then don't forget Star Trek Picard ripped off the bad Mass Effect endings.
Yeah.
Is that so?
They could have done the same topic without the way that they do it. I think like they could have redeemed the idea behind that. Well, you know, the vague basic concept of AI or of biological and artificial or synthetic life forms. Like there are good ways to do stories around that, and everyone keeps missing them.
Oh boy, talk about disasters. Picard is one of the biggest stinkers. Ah, well, I hope that didn't give
I
away our
liked
position too much.
I liked some of Picard, but it's not a Trek show in a very like visceral sense. It
It
doesn't
seems
feel
more
like Star
modern
Trek.
drama.
Yeah, it's like sci-fi. It's sci-fi, but really the genre is action drama. I've really been impressed with Strange New Worlds season 2. I thought
The Borg Queen
almost
licking
every
car
episode
batteries.
was a banger.
Did you like the Borg Queen picking up rednecks in a bar?
I have not gotten that far yet. I've yet to see, but yeah, that is the direction it feels like it's going. Oh, someone nearby. In multiple directions. Oh, there's only 2 more teams?
Yeah.
And they're fighting each other. Let's just, like, hang back till they do something about it.
Only enemy is the red mist.
Yeah, we just have to keep an eye out. Okay, this human's not bothered that I'm hiding in the bushes, that they saw me hiding in the bushes with a gun.
Did you watch season 2? I didn't like the season 1, but it was inoffensive. Season 2 is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen.
See,
Of Picard? Yeah, that sounds interesting.
oh god, they're right here.
Huh. The katana thing was cool. I will admit that.
Yeah, the block bullets thing is a fun feature. So, that was only one of them.
And we can assume that our location is compromised.
Likely, but perhaps not. I'm hearing shots, but I'm not seeing anyone. It must be up.
Yeah. Or in the building. If it's one of those buildings with an inside.
think it is. Oh, it's like a rotted out building, so it kind of is.
Oh my god. I've never seen the gas shrink in this much.
Yeah, I don't know if I have either, but we're like in ideal spot to just like drop in on top of someone.
They might try to flank
Yep.
us from the east. Oh. Damn, I don't have any gas neutralizer. What a shame.
Yeah, I don't either. I do not have the right gun for this.
Neither do I.
I only have guns for being the hunter, not the hunted. I know we just went, nope. Ugh, downed. They didn't see me. I might be able to get back up. I haven't seen all of Enterprise, and I haven't seen all of Picard, but there's no way you can be worse than Enterprise. Oh, I'm downed again. Oh, you gotta be
Damn.
kidding me. I really wasted that regen I got.
That was so close.
Yeah.
The only two explanations. Oh, let's see. Captain Picard gives an inspiring speech and then is immediately run over by a car. The only two explanations for Picard
I
season
do think
2
it
are
was not people who wanted to write Star Trek. They wanted to write something else in the Star Trek universe, but then got given a character that they shouldn't have done something like that with. The Borg Queen picking up rednecks, I would accept in lower decks. Because it wouldn't be like in the
that would
holodeck
be
or
really
something
on.
like that.
It would be trying to be fucking goofy.
Right.
The only two explanations for Picard season 2 are either that writers who had lobotomies, or the writers hated Star Trek and intentionally wanted to tear it apart. Possibly both. Both is extremely likely. Season 3 seems to be go back to inoffensive, but season 2 really stands out as something special. Season 2 is among the worst Star Trek things, which is quite an achievement considering where Star Trek has been. Enterprise or Picard Season 2 gives Enterprise a run for its money. Enterprise takes the cake due to Tentacle Hentai to Dog Funeral 2-parter. But Picard Season 2 is close. Okay. I feel like those are things I don't want context for. This is where my brain just yeeting random memories out is probably helping me.
I literally know about them just from reading on wikis because I could not bring myself to watch that show after, like, I think I watched like the first half of the first season, then I was like, maybe it gets better in the second season because that happens with Treks. Tried the second season, 1 episode, tried one in the third, just gave up.
Yes, you have. And the dog funeral does ring a bell, but I guess I must have deleted the other bit. Can you blame me? Can you blame me?
Wait, where are you? Oh, there's someone up there. Okay. We got
nice.
so much space. Alright, it's this one. I can feel it.
I forgot the abilities that they have. So I'm gonna stay Scholar. Oh, we've gone over those episodes with you, Tim, in great detail. The entire crew gets fucked by an Eldritch Cum monster that telephonically links them, and they escape, but repeating facts about water polo. Oh, they escape by repeating. Oh, yeah. And take it back to its homeworld, the Bukaki planet. Yeah. Oh, no, yes, it's all ringing bells. Thank you so much for that, gentlemen. It is,
You successfully escaped and they dragged you back in.
And you know, because it's something I've forgotten and then been refreshed on, I'm more likely to remember it.
It's true.
One of the first things I picked up was red gas stuff.
Nice.
The railway is kind of nice because there's a lot of drops all relatively next to each other.
Yeah. There's not as many, what's the word I'm looking for? There's not as many, like, armor vehicles around, which is an unfortunate part of the railway, but, like, nobody's ever here.
There's armor up here.
Okay. I got one that's on, but... If you see a marksman you don't want, I will happily take.
Right there.
Well, look at that.
You can even respond, I want it.
Uh-huh.
Retain it, Tim. There will be a test. And don't forget about the part 2 where Scott Bakula fucks a Vulcan at his golden retriever's funeral and then does alien blackface because he thinks the aliens will like it.
No, I didn't I forgot about the last part. It's alright. I would like an LMG or anything automatic, really. Not a fan of the dual crossbow. I'm not good with it.
I am good with dual crossbow, but, and I have an assault rifle. I will just be both crossbows.
I found a green assault rifle.
Dual crossbows or big crossbow?
That is up to you. I can do well with either. Oh wait. All of
The
these
parabola
cars.
lets you fuck with people on rooftops, and I really like that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I do vaguely remember that. Fucking Phlox. I've liked every Star Trek Doctor, including the like season 3 TNG that a bunch of people didn't like, Pulaski. They just didn't like her because she wasn't Beverly Crusher. Beverly Crusher is wonderful addition to the cast, etc. But I also like Dr. Pulaski. Anyway,
Any
Dr. Phlox, I think his name is. Dr. Phlox is so fucking annoying. Cannot stand him. Armor if you need it.
it was. Oh wow,
He was
Scourge
what?
Blades.
It's going to me. Wait, who
Uh,
threatened? Archer or
um, doing it make so specifically because the pervert alien doctor pries into his sex life, and he's doing it to make things up to them based on an earlier offense. Oh yeah, the doctor is asking to watch over other crewmate members' mate in the first episode. He threatened
yeah?
to urinate on the alien race's sacred artifacts because he didn't let his dog do it. He's a career diplomat. Yeah, this is Archer as a career diplomat.
There's an armor in here if you need it. I can't remember if you said you had it.
I'm good.
Okay. Would like a higher level than green weapon. Oh oh. Someone just used powers nearby. But where did she go? Because I want that sanguine.
And don't forget how
Ah.
every episode has a 5-minute scene of them oiling each other in the airlock because they don't use beam tech yet. And Picard
Uh-huh.
Season 2 achieves very close to these highs or lows, depending on how you want to look at it. Picard is less pervy.
Oh, damn it.
Picard is less pervy, but more nonsensical. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, nonsensical isn't necessarily.
Yeah, there are issues, but hell yeah. Nice hit.
Elimination with the blood spear. Alright, everyone, I hope you're ready for me to not do anything remotely that cool again.
We'll see. Alright, last time I said it out loud, it happened, so... Upgraded assault rifle, or no, LMG. Oh, I said that before and it didn't happen, I guess. You wanna risk going into the nightclub? Ooh, there's like dead people in here. There's definitely people in there. Let's skip it. I like that you're just like wall riding. Oops, I broke the Masquarade.
So can you only get power boosts up to 6? Oh, it's only on certain people?
Yeah, they're like aura tells you what thing they're gonna do.
Oh shit, I've been witnessed.
Uh-oh, blood hunt. Blood hunt. I mean, if you just stay there and be bait, I can stay up here and get your back.
I'll get your goat. Direct quote from Geralt of Rivia. In Picard season 2, Picard is definitely just as more, if not brainless, thinking man sci-fi.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. It's the end of the blood hunt. I think I have maximum powers because I ate like 5 people with Aura. And they
You
didn't
can
really
see
do
down
anything.
at the bottom if any of them are like, if any of those symbols are ringed in flame of a certain color.
Okay.
I hear this fight going on at the end, but it would be foolish to go there. Ooh.
Picard Season 2's big attempt at drama is saying no one has ever done anything in all of human history for any other reason than trauma, and no one actually has any genuine personality. And the Borg Queen is evil specifically because her parents used to beat her. Wait, what? That seems,
That also doesn't make sense because she's not an individual. Oh. Nice.
there's somebody else over there.
Yeah. I'm gonna go try to feed on this person to revive. Or to heal.
That's the traumatic backstory behind the Borg in canon now, is that the Borg Queen was abused or beat as a
Yeah,
child.
that's brutal. That's
But, like,
ridiculous.
it does seem weird because aren't they supposed to be like a collective?
Yeah, the Borg Queen has always been like the exception to that rule, other than Locutus of Borg, when Picard was like different but part of the collective as the speaker of the collective. But yeah, it's it it doesn't work. Yeah, on numerous levels. It's also just like fucked up as a like it's shitty to actual victims of that too.
Yeah, that's the thing about terrible things that happen to people. Unless they're depicted well, it's just kind of offensive to people that actually go through it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of...
Turns out people don't. It's like not why people turn into the Borg Queen, Lordy. Oh fuck.
What?
At least there's only one person left, but I just set off that car alarm. My guess is they're up there, but that's totally un. Oh, watch out for Entity Camp over there.
Oh, I see
Oh,
him.
I see him. Yeah, so does Entity. That's funny. They're gonna come running right into my LMG.
Nice.
There it is.
Car batteries are how she reborgifies herself after becoming human. The actress that played Borg Queen back in the day would have actually been a great Hela in Thor. Okay, I could see that.
Yeah.
Picard is specifically who he is because he saw his mom kill himself. That, or kill herself. That's kind of... That's, I mean, brutal, but it also seems weird to be giving
It's
backstory to Picard like that formative this
Right, at
late
this
into his
point.
story.
But also, isn't that like, yeah, I don't know. It also just feels a little too much. I don't know, Space Batman. It's like it's different, but it's
I saw my
trauma
mom die.
based. Yeah.
Picard also just had a single traumatic moment in his entire childhood, and the show claims his entire career is because of only because of that, and he was never actually good at anything otherwise. See, Picard, I don't know, like, to me, based off of what I had seen of Enterprise, which was
Of
very,
TNG.
very little, or of the Next Generation, yeah. Was that, like, I don't know, he at least had, like, a almost sense of nobility. Like, he seemed
He
very,
had he's
like,
oh, what is the word? Um yeah.
7 of 9 is
Yeah.
also a mass murderer who butchers innocent people who have become Borg because they can't become human again.
That sounds accurate to the character in Voyager. Like she should have grown, but like Seven from Voyager probably would have done the same thing. The Seven that's presented in season 1 of Picard, which I've seen, I think, all of, is not like like the big one of the big things is like, oh, she's grown, and then yeah, not that regression isn't a thing, but
But it just seems to be kind of like it.
yeah,
Regression is a
everything
thing,
is.
but you have to show the regression. You have to indicate or hint on, or if you just have character regression for the sake of being able to tell a story, it's
For the
just
sake of,
bastardizing it.
yeah, you need all of
Because
these new
I
Borg to
personally did
die.
like 7 of 9's whole character arc in Voyager. I thought it was one of the more interesting
Hmm.
things, seeing somebody Borg actually be like, okay.
Yeah, and it's following up on Hugh from TNG, which deserved follow up.
So to see her just kind of revert into like um killing innocent people, like when that is like what she had specifically on, like that takes her entire character development for Voyager and just basically undoes it.
Yeah,
For
to some
I
extent.
guess I'd have to see the reason behind it, but it just seems weird to like. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not great storytelling. Okay, rail station is empty, so if we go in a direction, head south.
I'm now starting to like Scholar because my ability to fly specifically got me 3 kills.
Yeah, not moving in the arcs people expect in the air is really nice.
And just being able to hover directly above them where they're least expecting
Yeah,
to be fired from.
yeah,
The story is literally saying people are only their traumas, they're nothing else. Humans don't have anything else other, no other aspects, desires, motivation, trauma. Yeah, if all the backstories just become like this is the tragic thing that happened here, like, okay, and like Orange is the New Black, it makes sense in there because like it's literally a show about how like
how you got to this place.
showing them what unfortunate circumstance led them to there. And sometimes you're just like, yeah, you know, this is your fault. And sometimes you're like, man, that is actually kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
And that's the thing about it. It's also like you're allowed to think that like these characters are the way they are for more complex, like things are shades of gray.
right.
Um
It does the nuance, which sounds like Picard entirely misses.
do you have a oh, I definitely
Oh, I mean, I have 2 armor.
Taking it back.
Ooh, key. Uh-oh. Someone very close.
And I'm just eating this person because it gives me 1 HP per second.
Oh, they're the tastiest, though. Although I love the purple, too.
There's one that, like,
Cooldown
recovers the
reduced.
cooldown on my flight by, like, a third. And the
Yeah.
uptime just becomes ludicrous.
Yeah, when you get that maxed out. Mm. Oh, wait. We're walking into Entity Camp. We don't need to do that. They got their hands busy with somebody else, but I'm
Pretty sure the
fairly
writers have read some brief summaries of a couple random Star Trek episodes, decided that was enough research, but is orange is the new black actively making the statement that humans literally have no other aspects
right.
to them?
No,
Broadly.
it's doing
No,
it
exactly.
well.
That's
instead.
it's that nuance which is kind of necessary, and I think that's one of, like, if just looking at another example of a show doing it well is a good way to see just like how much
Well,
we
for
could
one
have.
thing, that it can be done, yeah. Just proof of concept. Oh, that was really foolish of me. I had the upper ground and I just walked up to him. Nice!
Damn it. That was so, like, get away from him.
No, they've got attention on him. Oh,
Yeah, it was just,
I'm not gonna get away at this point, but
that would have been neat if you did.
oh, everyone is their trauma. Lots of people, yeah.
Like the the cast of The Next Generation, for example.
Yeah. People are people are everyone is their experiences. That's true, and trauma are experiences, but it's a wild assertion to say that people
People
are
are,
just the one aspect of their experiences.
yeah,
Look at you.
it's ludicrous. I think a point,
Yeah.
because, like, the small things that can really inspire, like music, hearing a song can inspire somebody's life choices. Seeing
Right.
somebody excel at their profession, or just having, like, your life saved by, like, you can do traumatic things but not have them be just, like,
Your
specifically
whole
awful.
person. Yeah. Yeah, that would be like, yeah. Taking out the trash. That's a good name. Oh, I suppose I should read the whole message. Picard Season 2 will eventually be part of me and Ulysses' TV commentary series, Taking Out the Trash. I look forward to that series. That sounds funny. I probably got like 2 more games left in me.
Yeah. If this one
Maybe
goes all
3
the
if
way to
I can
win,
get. Yeah. Surprised they didn't have a flashback of the Borg Queen getting beat up by her dad as he screamed resistance is futile at her, and that's where the line came from. Would 100% fit in with the rest of the show's writing. That's brutal. That's, yeah.
oh shit.
Yeah, railway's empty.
Railway's always a good bet.
That would be so terrible. That's
Yeah.
like Gotham. Not. I don't even know if that's Gotham level. It's. There are others in that category, but nothing's springing to mind.
Like,
It is Star Trek's Gotham.
I'm forgetting the name of this show, but there's a show, the whole plot of it, alien obelisk lands on Earth, they send an interstellar craft, to the projected origin of the obelisk.
Starship Troopers, right?
No,
Oh, they do the projected. Oh, that's the projected origin of the asteroid, which actually got knocked off track by the people at the start.
this one is more like, a higher form of existence is trying to communicate with humans or
Got
something.
it.
But they do tragic backstories, I think, okay-ish, in where, like, somebody starts off as, like, a violent kind of, like, they work for an organization that kidnaps high-profile scientists, to kind of extort them.
Got it.
And she kidnaps the scientist who ends up leading the mission, and, like, the scientist, like, manages to convince her, just like, this isn't the path in life that you want to do. You want to do something more noble, right? That's why you're asking me all these questions about science, because this couldn't possibly help you with anything. Manages to convince her to turn her life around, serve time, and she ends up as one of the people on the mission. It does sound a decent amount like Space Odyssey. It had, like, without giving too much away. Ooh, here's a marksman rifle if you don't already have one.
I would love that. I do not.
I have a flare gun, and this is,
There's a blue. I'm dropping a blue auto shotgun for that if you want it.
oh shit.
Take down.
Think they're down?
Oh, they are.
Nice.
They didn't get off the car. I just kept shooting them. I mean. Sanguine.
Somebody just
Uh-oh.
went around that. Yeah, that
Yep.
intersection, you see the shooting. Oh, defeated. How was that an instant defeat? Normally, aren't you, like, down for a little bit, crawling around?
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
Are you? You're alive, right?
Yep. Still in this fight.
Nice. Nice.
There's just 3 people crawling away from me.
Surprised you're not eating them. I guess where the hell is a
Not
respawn
worth the
station?
time. I see one.
There is also extremely careless time travel when they fuck things up in the past, like it's, dude, where's my car, but before going back to the present without correcting any mistakes. It's mostly just so they can get political in the least subtle ways possible. Like, Star Trek can be political, that's tradition, but Picard has no tact. Yeah, like, having some of the earliest positive, arguably trans representation with, the Dax symbiote.
Right. Trill, the whole Trill thing in general.
Yeah, the whole Trill in general, yeah. Like, and like the first interracial kiss on TV, that was also Star Trek. So there's been really good representation, good political commentary about
Where is this
the role
freaking
of government.
respawn point?
I think on the street level.
Oh, there it is. Oh shit, I broke the Masquerade at it. Ooh. Good thing I have an LMG.
It doesn't give you any stuff back. Ah,
There's
I'm
stuff
naked.
right. Oh, here. Here's armor. And I
It's
think
been
there's
political
stuff.
in the opposite way too. Remember the Africa planet of the Next Generation?
Oh my god, Code of Honor. Worse than most of TOS. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, Code of Honor. What's his name? Jonathan Frakes still wants that like stricken from canon.
Yeah, I mean, with good reason too.
So bad. It's so goddamn bad. I've watched all the way through TNG many, many times, and I think I've seen that episode a total of twice. It's just not. It's just not part of it. It really feels like they found an old, unused script from TOS that got rejected.
Nice.
Is that someone else behind us? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. I'm just running away. A little bit of a tactical retreat, trying to find a
Okay, I got
blood
him.
bag, living or
Ugh.
inanimate.
Nope, I got downed. I healed. I just got
Heal.
survival. I got dead. I should have followed your retreat. That child is terrifying.
Oh yeah, that is just leaving that firefight behind.
Yep. Good call. Whoops, didn't mean to. Oh, it won't let me spam it. I had my favorite loadout, but clearly it didn't work well for me. The Ferengi, the Quark is a woman episode. Yeah, that one's a
Yeah.
little bit rougher. Not it is good representation, but also maybe a little bit good. I don't know. I haven't seen it enough or have enough experience to speak on it. I
I
remember it
do
like not
remember that
doing
one, and
terrible
it was
things,
bad.
but
It was
I also yeah.
because it wasn't like they were trying to show it as they
It-
were trying to show it as something that was obviously queer and wrong.
Right. It was like
You're like, and
he
you're
wasn't free
supposed
to,
to
he wasn't
know
doing
that
it
this is
for
wrong.
himself, yeah. Fucking Barman, Rick Barman. Like cut so many like uh good better ways of doing that. Because he's just an asshole and also like Yeah. Just didn't understand the Trek. To the point that, like, actors would change directions for how things are. Like, and, like, they would say the lines they're supposed to say, but refuse to say them, like, the way, would find ways to twist them into meaning things they didn't mean. Just because he was a terrible producer.
Isn't that lovely? Oh, see one.
Where?
Yep, took a shot even.
Broke shield.
Ha! Got him with a blood spear.
God, I have no items.
How are you doing? Like, on surviving?
I just found someone to heal.
Yeah, they're still up on that rooftop.
Okay. I'm in the disco currently.
Should
Someone
I...
else is here. Someone else is here. I don't think they know I'm here, but I don't know for sure. Oh shit.
I am at the disco with you now.
I'm exiting. I'm not going far. Wait, where are you? Okay, you're up there.
Oh shit.
They're up there.
Oh yeah, they meleeed the fuck out of me. It was supposed to be funny, including the Three Stooges style attempted rape
Right.
scene. Oh.
Oh god. I didn't know about that.
Yeah. Voyager, despite taking place, or being made remarkably after, did not do the best in a lot of ways.
Yeah. Also, speaking of Voyager, not Rick. I'm thinking Rick Berman. Robert Beltran's a fucking scab.
God damn.
Shit, downed.
That same knife person. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, okay, now that you say that though, I do remember that. The whole thing was played as a, like, and the point was, like, to knock Quark down a peg, and sort of had a ho-hum, I learned my lesson at the end, and then didn't change his behavior for every other episode. Voyager gave us the lizard episode. Janeway's lizard babies. Admit them to the academy. They're legacy students.
Yeah. Oh, I'm still always gonna
They
be
just leave them
just
behind
like,
too, completely breaking the Prime Directive and potentially starting a new, like, course of evolution.
oh yeah, that episode was wild. I always, I do lump it in with the Janeway holodeck episodes, which, like, holodeck episodes you almost want to not
They
be
didn't
canon
even-
because they're rarely good.
I disagree because I love how bad some of the holodeck episodes are.
Okay, there were ones where they like go into like fantasy world holodeck stuff. Sometimes
Yeah.
those are like kind of
The
interesting
weird
because you can
the
tell it's a bunch of D&D
Voyager
nerds writing it.
Yeah, the Voyager Town ones I didn't love. I thought the Beowulf one was goofy but funny. TNG's Moriarty was intriguing. At least a couple of the times, but then I'm pretty sure he just like they just completely break their promise to him by creating a hollow world for him to escape into. Um, but yeah, some of those Voyager ones, like the
Like the Janeway
town,
only
but
ones.
the one that and they never Picard often had his favorite of like Dixon Hill. They did one where she's in where Janeway's in basically Turn of the Screw or Turn of the Screw. Is that what I mean? The M.R. James horror ghost story. Um, and then there's one, and then she's like very shortly in a different one, and then she falls in love with a hollow bartender.
My God.
Scabs for stealing a holiday job. You know what?
Like we have leprechauns, why do we
That's
need St. Patrick's Day gnomes?
yeah, no, that's true. They are definitely scabs.
And they're out all year round.
Yeah, they're just trying to get every fucking holiday. That's very funny. All right, I think this is my last one.
Same. The gravy will be finally thickened 3 hours later than I imagined.
That's always
But
fun.
gravy do be like that sometimes.
Yeah, making gravy is troublesome. Gravy sounds good. Who's asking for all of these gnomes? You know what it is? It's all of the data. It's the uptick in gnomes is y'all's fault. The amount of searching for gnome pictures to send him that you've done has ruined everything, and companies went, "Oh, people want gnomes." So it's his fault, really.
Yeah. Star Trek's biggest problem was always having rotating writers, so there was no consistency. The
Yeah.
original series would have one of the most thoughtful sci-fi plots of all time, and then next week Kirk would fight the Gorn.
Yeah. The Gorn episode has more in common with a WWE episode than it does Star Trek. and I watch both of those things because a full contact soap opera is, just what drunk Corbin wants.
Yeah.
WW. Oh yeah,
WWE did crossover
Rock
with
was
Voyager.
in
That's right.
Rock
Yeah.
was in that episode. I know I've seen that episode, but I can't picture a single detail or moment from it for the life of me. I've seen that episode multiple times. I just remember that it exists. Ooh. No, I'm not. I'm trying to say okay. I'm trying to say I want it. No. I'm not meaning to mark all over the place. I was trying to. Sounds like I'm pissing. Auto shotgun down here, blue. I'll admit to having guilty pleasure Star Trek episodes like the TNG one with the earwigs and the dude's head exploding. Yeah, I saw that on a list of plot holes that Star Trek will never revisit. And it's so true. Oh, do you have armor?
No.
There.
Ah, damn.
More armor.
Hot damn. I'll take 20.
I love that these people are like, I mean, obviously freaked out by vampires, but aren't fazed by many, many people running around with
Yeah.
multiple guns and melee weapons and like stabbing themselves in the leg with a needle. It wasn't even a bad concept, but it was handled so comically. Yeah, 100%. It's like the like 80s practical effect GUI horror. Which is great fodder for some of those guilty pleasure bad good media. If you're ever looking for one of those, I recommend the movie. I think it's House or The House. Um, Sort of like over the top. Uh, Body horror. Oh God! Terrible timing to reload. Do it. Oh.
Damn it. Damn it.
Okay, and I'm still in these freaking bats. House shark? I don't know what house shark is. First, I'm gonna find out this movie title that I'm thinking of.
Should have dropped in with the katanas. Shoot. Well, we did overall pretty good.
Yeah, House from 1985. Yeah, we got a win.
Which you can always say in a battle royale game,
Yeah,
in a
I
given
think
day's matches.
Okay. Yeah, the movie's called House. It's from 1985. House Shark. House Shark. Oh my god. No. That's bad.
Oh, if it's on Tubi, you know it's probably not gonna be good. That's your informed.
Does it have 4 eyes? Why does it have 4 eyes? Do sharks have 4 eyes?
Wait, do sharks have 4 eyes?
That's the question I asked. Yeah, I don't know the answer. I thought they had 2. Yeah, 2 opposite each other.
2 eyes, yeah. Okay. If they wear
The
glasses, yes.
in the in the movie House Shark, one of the screenshots, it absolutely looks like it's got 4 eyes and none of the like nostril-y gills in the front.
It looks like, unless we have someone else we're raiding, Cal Forer is going to be our target tonight.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, thank you to everyone who tuned in to our sometimes weekly, sometimes once a month. Really, just when you're lucky to get us. We're a couple of diamonds in the rough
I was
that
gonna
is
say, and
online content
when you
production.
do, you are lucky to get us.
Yeah. Yeah.
House Shark. I gotta see this House Shark movie.
Everyone go watch this
So
House Shark
bad.
movie. All 3 of you viewers, you know who you are. I've been Tim.
And no name. Oh, I forgot. I'm Kano name today.
Your Kano
I
name.
can't even keep the bit for one freaking
You
episode.
remembered it. You had the save. And together we've been co-host Takeover. Tune in, let's see, for Gnomes, Politics, and Cannibalism this coming Tuesday. I believe they're... I can't remember if they finished Max Payne or if they're finishing Max Payne. It's something about Max Payne, though. And, so, get on it. Now, go say hi to Kyle. Bye. Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out.